Kaugnay po sa budget no, ng DFA, bago ako pumunta sa kaugnay sa budget ng DFA, nais ko pong sabihin na according to the Article 51A of the Visiting Forces Agreement, Philippine authority shall have jurisdiction over United States personnel with respect to offenses committed within the Philippines and punishable under the law of the Philippines. Even the absolute that, pero binigyan po ng absolute pardon, it was granted to Pemberton, it gives no respect to this provision. Ano po yung naging role o ano po yung naging pagtingin ng DFA kaugnay dito at naging involved ba sila sa deportation of Pemberton to the US, Mr. Chair?
Sino pong sasagot sa... Ay, Mr. Secretary, can you answer the question? You're now recognized.
That's right. That is exactly what the VFA says. And all I can do is tell you exactly what happened. There was no grant of a request for a pardon. The president, on his own initiative, when we were in a meeting, just turns to me and said, "Teddy boy, you know, so you can understand the context," he said, "A prisoner has no control over the conditions of his confinement. The court has said that he has served good time, and then it is sufficient now to give him allowance for good time and then release him." In the beginning, of course, the executive objected, but then he said, because part of that period was not observed by the Bureau of Corrections, because he was in detention in the U.S. Marine Barracks. So the president said, this is his view. He is a practicing lawyer, he's a litigator and a prosecutor, and he said, the prisoner has no control over the conditions of his confinement. How can we hold it against him? I said, no, Teddy boy, I think I'm going to give him a pardon. And then we waited for Guevara to come in. And then Guevara came in and he said, where are we now? And he said, well, there's a motion for reconsideration in court. If you want to wait for that, you can and see where it goes. But he said, but no, I think it's unfair. And he explained again, if the court already found that he qualifies for good conduct time allowance, then why don't I just give him a pardon and cut this all short? And Secretary Guevara said, well, that's your prerogative. It's absolute prerogative as president. And he said, then I'm doing that right now.